after my last Spitfire versus MiG 29 experience, I decided to try to go up against the Felon, the Su-57 mod. And actually, I tried fighting as the Felon against the Spitfire first, and thinking that maybe it would be a little bit easier since the Felon is probably a little overpowered and over agile in DCS, and that didn't work very well for me. The Spitfire handled me pretty easily, so instead I switched the roles and I put the Felon on Ace and gave it a fight, and it was pretty fun. It was, it's not too taxing, and it's just pretty fun. So unfortunately my external views stopped working for some reason in DCS, and so I don't have any external views, but I'll show the dogfight, and then I'll talk about it in TAC view after the fact. Here we have the fight in TAC view, and you can see the Felon went ahead and for some reason gained some altitude real quick, which is fine and probably smart. I started losing altitude slightly, mostly just because I didn't want to be pointed directly at the guy and I didn't want to slow down. Sometimes these guys can get a lucky shot on you, and I have had that happen. So I went a little more vertical than I probably should have in this case. And so there I stalled. He went vertical, which is probably smart in seeing what he's in. But I stalled pretty heavily and I lost him. So I'm kind of looking for him, and I mess up again here because I start climbing. That's sort of my, I'm going to slow this way down. That is kind of my go-to move, and I really wasn't thinking because he can climb really well compared to me, and I was already a little bit slow. I had just stalled. So, but I was climbing. I was trying to get altitude, and I didn't even know he shot right here until I was watching this later. So, I think I actually may have stalled there again, and that might have actually saved me, perhaps. I'm not positive of that. I still don't know where he is. I should be able to see him, but I was looking behind me mostly. And even as let's see, he's okay. So I banked to make this turn, and I didn't see him go by me. So we'll speed it back up here. I still don't see him. Still don't see him. Still don't see him. And now I see him. So right before I rolled over there sharply that last time, I did that because I finally saw him and I was trying to get in a good position. So we have kind of a near merge there, and then I'm able to loop around and get behind him again. Okay, and so now it's just that same old tactic for me of trying to get in plane with him. Those shots were really late. Those were really late. But then, massive lead, relax, let him fly up a little bit so I can make sure that I'm still pointed in the right direction, adjust as necessary, pull lead again to catch up, relax a little bit. Those shots are still behind. This one, I had a lot more trouble staying in plane with him than I did with the MiG-29. You can see I got way off there. I don't exactly remember what happened there, but kind of got off. So I had to pull pretty hard, get lead again. And he's really not, then there we go. There we got our hits. So I'm going to pause it here. Actually, let's play it a little bit more real quick. I'll pause it in a minute and switch the view. There, I got the hits again. He's not really using his ability to get away very easily, which again, the AI hardly ever do. But, okay, so we're going to look here. Now, keep in mind, I can't see all of this all the time. So, oh, I can't slow it down here. Wonder if I can pause it. I can't pause it. So what I'm doing is, oh, I got in the jet wash there, it looks like. So just a little bit below this is where the nose is. Those were terrible shots. So right here, I can't see him more than likely. There, I mean, I can hear, but so to catch up, I would have to pull a lot of lead like this. Then I would relax, see him come up, and realize that I'm not in the position I wanted to be in. I don't remember that happening. I don't know what happened there. I'm off, basically. So let's get back in position here. We'll speed it. Oh yeah, I can't speed it up. I've not used this view much before. We will switch back to this. So I'm really all over the place here. I don't remember any of that happening, but I guess it did. Okay, so I'm gonna switch back to that. So I've got to pull lead. I want to just kind of show what that's like. I relaxed pretty hard, probably more than I needed to. Let him come up. and then I pull a little bit of lead again, and then I would start firing and hope that he flew into the arc. I'd have to guess because I can't see the aircraft when I need to be firing. So it's a game of pull the lead, catch up, get eyeballs on the target again, but then you got to pull lead again to shoot. So either as you're pulling lead that second time you start shooting, or you pull the lead, start shooting, and then relax. And so that's where I was getting my hits, was when I pulled enough lead and then relaxed and let him fly into the bullets, or whenever I started shooting and then pulled the lead and ripped the bullets through, which is probably the easier way to do it since we've got a visibility problem with the nose of that aircraft. But we're going to speed it back up again and just watch the same stuff happen. I don't think that he really twisted like that in the game, but sometimes it looks that way in TAC view. And there he's dead. And then I chased him down shooting a little bit. So that's it. I hope all that made sense. As I'm talking through things, I see stuff as I'm saying one thing, and it makes me think of something else. So sometimes I get scatterbrained here. But anyway, as always, happy flying, and thank you for watching.